RIT Improv's first show of the semester. Thank you guys all for coming. We have a lot to show for you guys. We're showing all three of our troops, and then we're going to have like a little jam of some random people on some troops performing for you guys. But to start the show off, we have a great troupe.
That's right. Well, and maybe before we get started, like, this is the first show of the semester, right? First show of the year. Has anyone never been to an improv show here before?
Raise your hand.
Just raise your hand.
All right, those are the usuals.
Pretty good. Thanks for coming, guys. Well, so at improv shows, we like to do this thing where we ask you guys for ideas and suggestions, right? So when we ask you a question, really you don't have to say an answer that makes sense, maybe just the first thing that comes to your head. So what would be like a good suggestion question?
Good suggestion question. What is something that's smaller than a house but larger than a toaster?
What about
Mound of
Yeah. Keep showering.
Mound of
Chill. Let's try that again though, because I think not everybody was saying something. So let's do an easy one. What did you eat for lunch today?
What I'm eating right now, pineapple.
Pretty good. I heard in church. That was pretty weird. Whatever. Let's try one more. I don't think everyone was quite doing it.
All right. I want everyone to think of the last thing they touch with their left hand.
Myself.
That's pretty good. All right, cool, good. So we'll be doing that, a few times throughout the show. So we want to prepare, get your energy up. Improv shows are a very communal thing. So if you're in the audience, feel free to participate when we ask you to, but not when we don't. All right.
So,
Without further ado,
we'd like to introduce.
should we start a chant before they come up? Like, work in progress. 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 Let's do it!
My name is Irrelevant. We're going to do some comedy for you guys. Improv is a lot about a whole bunch of stuff, but we want to start out simple with a bunch of jokes. We're going to tell you guys some jokes in the form of I like my men or women like I like my something, and that something is going to be provided by you guys via the suggestion thing that our friends just helped you out with. So, just to get us started, I'm going to need a suggestion. I like my men or women like I like my body! Okay, I heard pie? Pie. I like my men or women like I like my pie.
I like my women like I like my pie 3.142987 at a time.
I like my women like I like my pie hot.
I like my women like I like my pie. I stole them in the 1950s.
I like my women like I like my pie sitting there in the windowsill for me.
I like my women like I like my pie, made by my grandmother.
All right, and we get another suggestion. We're going to do this thing again, so I want to hear some more.
Toaster! Thunderdome! All right. I heard soap. Soap? Huh. Okay.
I like my women like I like my soap slippery.
I like my men like I like my soap in the shower with me.
I like my women like I like my soap. Hard to hold on to.
I like my women like I like my soap. They leave a weird taste in my mouth.
I like my men like I like my soap. Cheap and a little bit green and Irish.
I like my women like I like my soap. An hour-long Spanish and full of nonsense. my men like I like my rhombuses. Bent.
I like my women like I like my rhombi. I think they're one thing when I first see them, and they turn out to be a completely other thing.
I like my men or women like I like my I don't quite know what they are.
I like my women like I like my rhombi. Pointy.
All right, so I need one more suggestion from you guys. I like my men or women like I like my...
George Bush! George Bush! George Bush!
I heard something from up there that wasn't Harambe. I'm doing with that.
Espresso.
Espresso?
Yeah.
Espresso, thank you.
I like my women like I like my espresso, oftentimes 2 with 1 cup.
I like my women like I like my espresso. They keep me up all night.
I like my women like I like my espresso. It doesn't have an X in it.
I like my significant other like I like my espresso. Brown.
So the next thing we're gonna do for you guys. The next thing we're gonna do for you guys is something called a long form improvisation. And so we're gonna tell the story and find out what it's about all off the top of our heads. And so what we need from you guys is a suggestion of a place that would fit on this stage. Throw them at me. Sex dungeon! I heard something from like right over there. Bathroom. Thank you.
All right. I am a clawed bathtub. The claws are made of ivory. The tub is made of porcelain. People sit in me sometimes, not to get clean, just to stay away from their awful wives.
I am a large ornate mirror. There are some lipstick kisses on the corner. Around me is a large golden frame with some bronze tinge.
I am a giant doctorate paper that says this person got a doctorate. I'm hung directly over the toilet to remind everyone who uses this bathroom that they're in the presence of a doctor.
I am a toilet holder in the shape of a crane. I cost about $1,000 and am completely unnecessary, but I hold toilet paper like a motherfucker.
I am the mirror in front of the toilet bowl so that people use me a lot to stare at themselves while they're on the toilet. The doctor is very kinky.
I am the toilet. People poop in my mouth.
Yes, please, right in the chair. Right there.
All right then. All right.
All right, so I'm going to start small talk. You don't have to respond. This just makes my life a little easier. Okay, lean back.
Okay.
All right, do you floss a lot?
Never.
Okay, that's great. So do you have parents? I would assume so. You're born.
Well, yes, I used to, actually.
No talking.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh, that doesn't look good.
What do you mean it doesn't look good? What are you trying to say? I have a
Have
fantastic
you
mouth.
seen your canines?
Your
molars?
Not lately. I'm more of a cat guy. What? Okay, I'm not good at small.
You don't brush your teeth. That's what I'm trying to say. You can't lie to me. I'm a dentist. I know everything.
Everything? I know what you did last night. Well, what was it then? What do you think I did?
1, 2, 3, 4. I care about more. Oh, what? You're gonna put more words in there? Whoa! You cheated! You cheated!
No, it's called snake.
Dad, what the hell?
You're a dirty, dirty cheater.
No, it's called a snake. It's a real thing. It's part of the strategy of the game.
It's called cheating.
But you never.
What I put in your mouth was really a mind control chip.
Doctor, here is the instrument. Ah! I love dentistry.
Now, whenever you hear the word red, you're going to do something. What? And that something is find U.S. intelligence, wherever it may be.
There isn't any, and you're gonna
Use this gun. Wait, what?
There isn't any.
No U.S. intelligence? You're kidding.
They told me everything. There isn't.
All right, man. Welcome to the Secret Service.
Hey!
We don't really do much around here.
I'm Tom.
Tom? No way.
I'm Doreen.
I'm Lancelot.
Secret! This puts a big block. I've been a sleeper agent for all my life, and now you're telling me it means nothing.
I can look for Harambe.
All right.
You will go to the United States and you will set up a dentist practice street, okay? And then you will have clients, and then when they murder the great Harambe, that is your job. You must find Harambe and bring their killers to justice.
By your command.
You are dentist zookeeper.
Do you know of Harambe then?
Yes,
Well, you got a gun, you know what to do.
they already did that.
Wait.
So I just finished my doctorate.
Congratulations, I didn't know about it.
Thank you. It was a very difficult part of all of my life for the last 8 years.
As your mother, your life doesn't, it's not really important to me after you graduate high school.
What, Mom? What?
Son, when you went off to college, I went off to party.
But Mom, you raised me for 18 years just to say that it means nothing to you?
No. The first 18 years were great. But as a college, you asked me for money every month.
And you gave me money every month.
Right, I could have been using it at the party.
Wait, are you telling me you funded my college education without caring even a little bit what happens during my college education?
I cared for the first 4 years, and then you went and got a doctorate.
Wow, Mom, I kind of expected congratulations and we'd break out the old port that we keep in the cellar and maybe you'd call Dad back. How were the parties?
They were pretty good. They were college parties.
I spent my entire college career hanging out in the library, spending all of my nights poring over the most boring books that dentistry has to offer. And you were at the same college, getting drunk with people 22 years younger than you are?
Frat boys, I believe is the term they use.
Frat boys, whatever. Mom, I'm not hungry anymore. You want me to take your plate?
Michael, listen. It's not that I don't love you, but I gave you 18 years of my life. How many years have you given me of your life?
All of them.
Hey, Barbara, what's up? Fancy seeing you here.
Hi, boys.
Yo, isn't like Professor Swanson a douche? You go here, right?
Yeah, totally. Professor Swanson's the worst. I had to sleep with him to get in his class.
Yo, that's wicked. would you sleep with me for an A?
I sleep with you for a baby.
You gotta do that. You should do that.
Frat conference.
Frat conference. Frat conference.
God, do you ever feel like Barbara's like 22 years older than us?
Do you ever feel like?
Boys.
Do you ever feel like we're like a cliche?
She's drinking like a Manhattan out of like a glass that was washed. Like what the fuck? Where did she get that? Did she bring it?
Even if she is 22 years older than us, she's total milk.
Like we even talk like that. I mean, I don't understand. I didn't used to be like this. I'm gonna go score that hot ass for an A. Maybe a B5. All right.
As your guidance counselor, I just have to say you show so much promise. 4
touch alcohol at all.
Okay. Well, as your guidance counselor, I do applaud you for not wanting to touch alcohol. However, I can't say that it's that dangerous. You know, if you'd like to try some, that's fine.
But are you saying I could have some of yours? In that nice crystal decanter that you keep in that high school?
I mean, it's more of a symbolic thing, but sure, you know what? You've done so well in school, I think you deserve it. And keep the cups in here.
I'll go to the front of the desk.
Yeah, no. Here you go, Rodney.
Thank you. Are you going to drink?
I thought we were going to toast. Yeah.
Awesome. Let's toast to college.
To college.
Slow motion as Rodney takes a drink and the camera zooms in on his irises and his face goes through the camera and they dilate and he starts to lose knowledge and become a simpleton.
Yo, welcome to Alpha Gamma Kappa Rho Beta Gamma Ray. You look like you're totally ready for this.
Everything's new.
Hey, you know what this new bro needs? A bro cake stand.
Bro keg stand!
Bro cake stand!
Bro keg stand! Alright, just put your hands on either side of this.
Yeah.
Look, this sounds dangerous.
No, it's totally safe. The beer flows upward, so gravity, it makes it safe.
It doesn't matter.
Fuck yeah!
Alright, so just put your hands right there.
Wait, is this really safe? Like, is this
Yeah,
actually safe?
gravity. I used to be a bio major, and then I switched to liberal arts.
You want to major in all of the liberal arts?
All of
Look, we here at the Liberal Arts College take our business very seriously.
Yo, you don't like?
What? No, you do not have a light as long as you're in this office.
It's liberal arts, man.
Look, I'll just stand over by the coat rack. You won't even smell it.
Best guy.
There's nothing in between me and the coat.
Thank you for supporting me, man.
Well, I always got your back, bro.
Even at my advisor meeting.
Yo, here you go.
That's mine. That's my lemonade. This is a very serious office. I read poems in here. Hey.
My friends back me up, okay? Doesn't matter if I'm at a liberal arts office. Doesn't matter if we're doing keggers at a rival frat.
You care about your bros.
I do. I care about them.
It's no offense to you, young man.
Are you gonna make me put this joint out and climb over your goddamn desk?
What next?
Hi.
Sorry.
Jimmy, you can't keep doing that. What if I got the floss in my mouth and I swallowed it and then I choked on it and died? How would you feel?
I feel awful. I'm sorry. I just wanted to surprise you, you know? I feel like... Alright, we need to talk about this.
What? Jimmy?
He's sitting on the toilet.
Jimmy,
You can use that toilet.
I don't understand what there's to talk about.
I think we're losing the romance.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Look,
We have two separate toilets. What's the romance with that?
look, I just think that you spend, a lot of time flossing and not any time paying attention to my needs or what my butt looks like.
Your butt's still cute.
It's gotten better lately, but you didn't say anything. I've been using that stair stepper thing at the gym.
Oh, you've been using the stair stepper for me.
Yeah, and I've been climbing actual
Why
stairs.
don't you show me your butt? Oh, I see it now.
It's got a lot more lift.
We should really start turning the lights on then.
You mean it?
Yeah, I mean, look, I just really, does it my hygiene bother you? Do I do it too much? Because it seems like that's what you're saying to me.
It's not that you're clean. I like that you're clean, and I like that you do all our dishes, and I like that you vacuum the house daily. Because
looks really nice, but you know, you need to chill. Can we just?
I am chill. I'm so chill. You have a problem with me not cleaning?
No, I just look. I think it's better if we talk sitting.
Like it goes better when we do it sitting.
I think that the lights on is a good step,
Okay.
but maybe we should just try the kitchen.
The kitchen.
Yeah.
Like.
I know that's like your safe space and everything. It's like where you do most of your cleaning, but I just think that it's hot in there. I just want to like do it in there.
In the kitchen.
Yeah.
Tons of them boning in the kitchen. Trying to.
I don't know about this. Yeah.
Maybe this will make it better. Look.
I think it's in the contract. He's not supposed to see us naked.
Is that in your contract?
I haven't read my contract, sir.
Don't read it.
Okay.
The kitchen's my safe space, and
I'm turned on by the proximity of knives.
No.
Don't mind me, Dad.
Miranda.
So like in the kitchen?
It was really weird.
What did it look like?
It was kind of firm. He works out.
Oh. Wanna go back and look?
I don't know if I'm comfortable with you looking at my dad's butt.
Hey, honey, we need to have a talk.
Yes, Mom?
Yeah, bringing your friends down to watch us boat is just not cool.
And that's our show! So, everybody, please let me introduce you to Seth!
Guys, we got a lot of good stuff coming up. We got 2 more troops.
2 more. For the
There's-
price of 1.
For the price of 1. You're already here. Cost is free. So I think we'll just go ahead and
Yeah,
bring them on
should we
stage.
do a chant
Let's
as
get
well?
a chant. We should get a chant going.
Improfessionals! Improfessionals! Improfessionals!
Yeah!
It's really tight.
Hello everyone, we're the Improvessionals, as you may have guessed already. Our first game for you is to involve 3 improvisers. Now you may know that improv doesn't use props, so we have to make do with one of our own. I'm going to need a suggestion from you guys. I can't see any of you right now. It's really bright up here. Something that would fit into your car but wouldn't fit into a matchbox.
Pumped up kicks! Pumped up kicks!
I heard it. Pumped up kicks. When you're ready.
Yeah, dude, check out these shoes! Oh man, these kicks are so pumped up, it's amazing.
Those shoes are the bomb.
Yo, I try them on, man. Yo, dog, you know I let you try them on any day of the week.
No,
Let me just
man.
take it off. Oh, catch!
Hold on, let me take my shoes off first. Okay. Oh.
Here, let me get the other one off.
Yeah, man.
All right. Whoop, behind the back.
Oh, man. Yo. Alright, let's put these on.
You mind if I take a seat over here?
Oh, go for it, man.
I wanna get a better
Find my
angle.
laces.
Where's your chair?
Oh, here, I'll look at it for you.
Hold up.
Here you go, man.
Please see it.
Oh, there you go.
Bro, thank you so much.
Oh, you want something to drink, man?
Oh,
Yo,
oh my God, I'm parched.
let me get you something for the fridge, something nice and
Oh,
cool.
all right.
Let me come over here.
Let me come over there and check it out.
I got that water from the Brita. Dude.
Fantastic.
Oh, yeah.
Come on.
All right, let me get that cup.
towels.
Yeah, I couldn't find them all.
All right, let's clean this up.
Whoa. Put my shoes on first.
Oh, man, I'm so sorry.
They have extra cleansing powers.
Wait. All right. Where are the paper towels?
I think they were right over here. Yeah,
Oh,
there they
okay,
are.
there they are. All right, let's get them over here. All right. I don't want to get your shoes wet, so I'm not going to step on them moving around.
Okay.
All right, so let's. Did we get it all?
Yeah.
All right, we should probably bring the paper towels out so we can use them again. Let me bring them over to the sink.
Yeah, I'll let you just do that on your own.
Okay.
It's just paper towels, they're not heavy.
All right, I think they're all wrung out. They're
Yeah,
good.
it looks really good.
Yeah.
But those cheeses on the chair over here.
Oh, I forgot about your drink. Let me get one more cup.
Yo, you should check out these shoes first, though, because they can make the traction on the floor extra nice for delivering my cup. You don't want to spill a drop, do you? That's
No, I don't.
brittle water.
Right?
And
That's my workout for the week. Thanks, man. Now we're getting all set up. All right. Now I'm ready. All right, so the next game we'll be playing is a game where I know we're all here looking for love, especially on this planet. We're all looking for love. So we're going to help our special someone find a date this evening. But first, I'm going to ask him to leave. Bye, everybody. Bye.
Get out of here! No one likes you. Yes, please. No, I'm kidding. I love you. Call me.
That's kind of mean. Child. All right. So,
That door.
I mean, I'm just going to explain the game.
Okay.
So, what we're going to do is each of our lovely bachelors or bachelorettes are going to have a person, an object, and some sort of idea. And our guest is going to have to try and figure out which of these three, who they are, and who he'd like to date. Now, to start off, can I get a person for Brandon?
Betty Wap!
John Buchanan.
Richard Nixon! Richard Nixon!
I heard it. You're going to be General Sal, because I love that. That's so good. And can I have an object for Colin?
Chair, come here.
Life alert! I heard a bowling pin. A bowling pin. And some sort of idea.
Female orgasm!
I heard communism. All right, and then on the count of three, we're all just gonna. What?
And I'm announcing the game.
Oh yeah. Well, I was gonna call back Alex.
Okay.
We're very professional, as you can tell by Improfessional. And then on the count of three, we're gonna call back Alex. So on three, just yell Alex as loud as you possibly can. All right? 1, 2, 3. Hey! And now, to start this game off, let me introduce you to your host.
Hey, what's going on, mis amigos? I am your host for the day, and this is our lovely contestante.
Hi everybody, I'm Bricka Soap.
Oh, Bricka so hot and spicy, and she gets to have the choice of one of these three lovely contestants. Between 3 rounds of questioning, she will make her decision. Carry it away.
I'm so excited. Okay, contestant number 1, please tell me about your best first date idea.
Best first date idea. Well, to start off, I would have to say, do not take me to a scary movie because you know I'm chicken. But I will take you to a nice restaurant. You know, I feel like at a restaurant we could really get to know each other, talk, have a few drinks. You know, and And then afterwards, maybe if we're lucky enough, we can make things go a little bit even more smoothly.
Sounds awesome. Contestant number 2, same question.
Well, this one time I had a date and we went to this alley. It seemed like a bad idea at the time, and in hindsight, it was an even worse idea. I ended up just getting knocked up.
Okay, contestant number 2. I'd like to ask you the same question. Perfect first date go.
We go to Red Square. We sit, we talk, we leave before curfew.
Curfews turn me on. Contestant number 1. One day, if it really goes well, we might get married. Tell me a little bit about what your favorite wedding would be like.
Favorite wedding? Well, we definitely have to go to some sort of Asian country, first and foremost. And I just gotta say, we don't want to go somewhere too warm because I can get a little bit, like hot and spicy, But so basically, go to Asian country, nice climate, and nothing too expensive. Like if you're like really drunk and you just want to get it over with, you can just call on me anytime.
Contestant number 2. Tell me about what your dream wedding would be like.
Well, I probably have my best 9 other friends, 8 other friends. The problem with those guys are that if one of them, falls over, then they might all go down, and then even worse, we might split.
That's a little scary. Okay, contestant number 3, tell me about your dream wedding.
We have as much fun as allotted. Utopian people's wedding.
That sounds wonderful. Sometimes I get a little bored. Contestant number 1, what would you do to make my life more exciting?
I'm gonna bring some flavor into your life. Yeah, maybe a little bit too many flavors at once. But, as much as you can handle, baby.
I can handle a lot. Contestant number 2, tell me how you'd spice up life a little bit.
Black Light Fridays.
Sounds exciting. Contestant number 3, what would you do to spice things up?
You need revolution.
Down with the bourgeoisie!
Here's the question everyone is waiting to hear the answer to. Which contestant would it be?
I think I've decided. Okay. I don't like contestant number 1, unfortunately, because I'm not a fan of chicken curry. Or General Tso's chicken. Contestant number 2 would be great, because I like pizza, but I'm not looking for a domino. Or a specific card game.
Maybe I should give you a fall return. I'm just really striking out here. Would you please spare me a thought?
I don't like bowling. Or badminton.
I mean, if there are 9 more of me, then yeah. But
Or bowling pins in general.
Who will it be?
Well, the one that I would like to take home with me tonight is the Russian revolutionary. The Soviet-era communist.
Yeah.
Named Stalin. Named Marx.
You're not thinking of the whole picture.
You're right.
This is for the entire people.
I want to go home with the Eastern Bloc. And by that, I mean I really want to go home with the proletariat.
We shall start the revolution. Take socialism far, far farther than it can ever.
Oh, okay. How about communism?
This last game we're gonna do, real fun one. It's called 180 party, and we will be giving you a typical 185 blank walk into a bar joke. So all we need is just a suggestion of just like any object, anything really. 185 what? 185 Heelys walk into a bar.
185 Heelys walk to a bar. Bartender says we can't serve your kind here. The Heely goes, really, man?
185 Heelys walk into a bar. The bartender says, we don't serve your kind around here. So they roll out. 185 Heelys walk into a bar. The bartender says, we don't serve your kind around here. They say, oh, you're such a heel.
Let's do another one. 185 what? I got 185 vibrators. Yeah!
185 vibrators walk into a bar. The bartender says, we do not serve your kind here. The vibrator said,
185 vibrators walk into a bar. The bartender says, we don't serve your kind around here. They say, bzz, bzz, bzz. He says, oh, I got a text message.
185 vibrators walking to the bar. The bartender named Dill says, hey, we don't serve your kind here. The vibrator says, Dill, do you know who we are?
185 vibrators walk into a bar. The bartender says, we don't serve your kind here. The vibrators say, come on, man, we're just trying to get a little buzz.
185 vibrators walk into a bar. Bartender says, we don't serve your kind here. They say, come on, man, we just got off.
185 vibrators walk into a bar. They go up to the bartender and say, bzz. And the bartender says, oh, for you, no charge.
All right, 185, somewhere from like this area right here.
Llamas!
Very loud, I'm hard of hearing. 185 boxes!
185 boxes walk into a bar. The bartender says, finally, I can finish moving.
185 boxes walk into the bar. Bartender says, what are you doing here? Boxes say, hey, have you seen the vibrators?
185 boxes walk into a bar, and the bartender says, it's only Christmas.
185 boxes walk into a bar. The bartender says, hey, we don't serve your kind here. The boxer says, oh, come on, please, I'm just really fed with my ex.
185 boxes walk into a bar. Bartender says, we don't serve your kind here. Bartender says, you're too square.
185 boxes walk into a bar. The bartender says, we don't serve your kind around here. The boxes say, but we just wanted to get ship-faced.
185 boxes walk into a bar and ask the bartender, hey, this is a TV show boxing?
185 boxes burst through the door, and that's funny because I'm a packaging science major, and first tests are a thing.
185 what? From this side.
Stairs! Llamas!
185 doorknobs.
185 doorknobs walk into a bar. The bartender says, good, I'm missing these. How did I get into this place in the first place? 185 doorknobs walk into a bar. The bartender says, ew, I want to wash my hands before touching that.
185 doorknobs walk into a bar. Bartender says, we don't serve your kind here. The doorknobs look at him and say, why you gotta lock us out?
Hey. 185 doorknobs walk into the bar, and they notice a very, very attractive female on the side, and they say, hey, later tonight, can you just give me a little jiggle?
185 doorknobs walk into a bar. Bartender says, what you guys drinking tonight? They say, hey, just give me a handle.
185 bartenders walk into a doorknob. They try to open it, and they say, hey, gotta swipe your card.
185 bats.
Llamas! Alpacas!
Bats.
185 bats walk into a bar. The bartender says, we need your parents' permission to be here. The bats break down crying.
bats walk into a bar. Bartender says we don't serve your kind here. The bats go.
185 bats walk into a bar. The bartender says, we don't serve your kind around here. The bats say, can you say that again? We couldn't quite see you.
185 bats walk into the bar. The bartender says, hey, we don't serve your kind here. To the bats say, well, then I won't serve your shitty anymore.
185 bats walk into a bar. Bartender says, we don't serve your kind here. Bats say, we're just looking for some fruits.
185 bats walk into a bar. The bartender says, what do you have? The bats say, a Bloody Mary.
185 bats walk into a bar. The bartender says, what are you guys here for? They say, have you seen question mark trophies? They're about this big and they glow green.
185 bats walk into a bar and Derek Jeter lost his shit.
185 bats walk into a bar, followed by Ozzy Osbourne. Bats leave.
185 bats walk into a bar and coalesce into a single vampire.
185
Alpacas! 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 Alpaca! They're pretty llama-like things.
185 alpacas walk into a bar. The bartender says, we don't serve your kind here. They just spit on it a lot.
185 alpacas walk into a bar. The bartender says, we don't serve alcohol here, I'm sorry. The alpaca says, ha, you can't pull the wool over my eyes.
185 alpacas walk into the bar. The bartender says, hey, we don't serve your kind here. The alpaca says, alpaca my bags.
185 alpacas walk into a bar. Bartender says, we don't serve your kind here. The alpaca says, you probably just got us confused with llamas. That's a common mistake.
185 alpacas walk into a bar and Derek Jeter lost his shit.
185 alpacas walk into a bar. Bartender says, what's an alpaca?
Keep it going, 185. 185 stop signs.
185 stop signs walk into a bar. The bartender says, okay, I'll wait. 185 post signs walk into this dyslexic bar.
185 post signs walk into a bra.
185 stop signs walk into a bar. The drunk at the end looks over and says, huh.
185 stop signs walk through the bar. The bartender says, hey, we don't serve your kind here. The top sign says, okay, we'll collaborate and listen.
185 stop signs walk into a bar. They walk up to the bartender and say, give me a free drink. The bartender says, why should I do that? And say, because you have to obey me.
Get about two more, so 185.
Pirate captain!
Alarm clock.
185 alarm clocks walks into a bar. The bartender says, oh, I must have slept in.
185 alarm clocks walk into a bar. Bartender says we can't serve your kind here. The clocks say, man, we just want to get buzzed.
185 alarm clocks walk up to the bar and say, bartender, can you give us, it's at this moment the bartender reaches over and hits the snooze button.
185 alarm clocks walk to the bar. The bartender says, hey, we don't serve your kind here. The alarm clock says, oh, don't worry, if anyone passes out, we'll wake them up before we go.
5 minutes later, a drink, please?
185 alarm clocks walk into a bar. The bartender says, I know you're kind. I don't serve you here. Because where were you when I had my exam?
185 alarm clocks walk into a bar, and they all start going off. The bartender wakes up screaming.
Last one, make it count.
Wheel Lord!
Segway.
top with their long arms.
185 athletes run into a bar. The Olympic Committee is now trying to figure out why Brazil put a bar on the track.
185 Olympic athletes walk into a bar. Did you see that Russian guy? We want what he had.
185 Olympic athletes walk into a bar. It wasn't supposed to be hurdles yet.
185 Olympic athletes walk in the bar. Bartender says, "We don't serve your kind here." They say, "Why not?" He says, "Have you seen our bathroom?"
185 Olympic athletes walking to the bar, and Derek Jeter was pissed because baseball's not one of them.
185 Olympic athletes walk into a bar. They see a couple fighting in the end, but they decide not to get involved because, it's not their business to meddle in things.
185 Olympic athletes walk into a bar. The bartender says, "We don't serve your kind here." And they say, "What, you think we're going to go out in actual Rio? That shit's scary."
185 Olympic athletes walk into a bar. Bartender says, "We can't serve your kind." The Olympic athletes say, "Man, you're giving us the gold shoulder."
185 Olympic athletes walk into a bar. Bartender says, "Free drinks for anyone who won gold." Everyone but the Americans leave.
Yeah!